Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started getting into our tarot card reading right now with our celebrity Lisa from Blackpink. So we are going to get into this. Make sure that you check out Blackpink. Have a whole playlist of their old tarot like a few months ago. These are going to be updates. They're just going to be current general, just a broad, nice, yummy update, really. So we're going to find out all about this celebrity as well as hit subscribe. Go ahead and hit subscribe. I'll get to the rest of this by the ending of the reading. Other than that, please go ahead and click the bell also so you don't miss any of your future notifications for BTS or Blackpink. Okay, I will be doing updates for all of the band members, not only on Blackpink but BTS also. So stay tuned for those. We need a nice little update. They're growing up. They're getting a little bit older. Growing away from each other, growing into each other, however you want to see it. Again, I have just forewarned everybody that this is not a competition. This is not some place where I'm going to be taking any sides here. I'm not going to take anybody's side. I don't know it like that. I'm not involved that way. I'm the card reader, so I'm just doing tarot card for you all so that you can get a little sneak peek or get under the surface of things when it comes to the people that you love or the celebrities. I know it's very important to you, but try to have a little fun with this. Don't make this like an uncomfortable thing. Like if you don't like it, you are more than, welcome to head over, to Rosa's tarot down the road, like I said. But I love you all very, very much. I'm very honored that you picked me to be an interpreter for your cards. But again, I'm just the lady who reads the cards. Please don't kill the messenger. All right, guys, hold on. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get into the oracle reading while I do astrology. So again, if you would like to hit subscribe, go ahead. We are almost at 2,000. Super excited. Make sure you go check out that member button on Hangman Tarot YouTube channel. Also, just as a nice little reminder, here we go. We're going to get into it. Lisa was born Lalisa, and she was born in Manitoba. She's best known as Lisa, and she was born March 27th, 1997. Yeah, Lisa. What was the other one? Who was the other one we just did? We did Jenny the last one. So Jenny's is updated. So we've got a couple readings on Jenny. So make sure you go check that out. Okay, so she is best known as a Korean girl group formed by YG Entertainment and the first girl group that debuted under the entertainment agency 7 years after 2NE1. The group consists of four members: Jenny, Lisa, which we just did, Jisoo, and Rose. They officially debuted August 8th, 2016 with the single album Square One. All right. Now she is the singer and rapper within this group. Also, she's an Aries and a Scorpio moon sign, as well as her rising is a Cancer, birth path 11. I don't know why I'm getting those mixed up. Okay, let's get into her. Let's just get into her nice current energy oracle reading. Just the surface, the very top layer of energy, just kind of seeing where she's at. And then we will confirm through tarot card reading and get into all of her business. We're going to get all up in the business here. All up in her business. All right, let's find out what is going on. All right, so there's a little bit of healing currently in her energy. So maybe working on something on the inside, maybe physically working on something. Let's find out. We also have low in energy when it comes to boundaries. She is in a positive energy of grieving, some sort of grief that she may be dealing with. Lack of commitment when it comes to something, and we will find more out on that commitment when it comes into the tarot reading. And there is a little low energy when it comes to closure. So there might have been something lost here. I feel like she might have lost something. Not even lost, but maybe, had to shift or transition, and whatever happened in the relationship or the connection or the commitment that's lacking. I feel like the boundaries is being specified as these are this is positive steps. These are positive things. Okay. Reading, but that is also in resistance. So let's find out, I guess, what it is that she is dealing with, because it seems to be She's dealing with a lot of inner work right now. All right, let's find out. Oh, come on, cards. These cards are a pain in the butt, telling you what. All right, here we go. Let's get into her reading. We're going to find out about her business first, what she's got going, business, her work, her energy that's, you know, building, whatever it might be, personal energy around her job. Okay, so she is in a place where not quite complete yet, but she's getting into a place where things are starting to feel a little more fulfilled as financial. So she might be feeling a little more independent. Maybe she feels like she could be, you know, more luxurious or, you know, like go out on a limb and buy a couple things here and there. But she knows that she's the one who, you know, really holds the candle for that. Like if she wants to light her way, she's going to have to light her way. But she's, you know, the one who has all the tea on the pennies. So that's what it is there. And that, you know, that's a really nice way to look at things, especially if you're dealing with your finances or business or whatever you do for work. She's feeling nice, almost 100% content is how I'm vibing this for sure. Any kind of like information that comes into her is going to come in quickly. So some sort of information having to do with balance or, you know, trying to prioritize as far as her finances. Again, anything dealing with something that is reliable. Maybe it's just her home life. Maybe it's just something that, you know, exists within respect. I don't know how this resonates completely or fully, but the balance that she's looking for, or the, you know, is more of that willpower, that victory, that excitement of, you know, really being recognized or recognizing something in specific. Okay. What is kind of like influencing this situation? Some sort of an ending, something that was communicated, something that was a message to her, or maybe it was just something that she logically ended herself. Maybe she was very rational when she did this. Maybe it was just something that she changed her mind on. What else do we got here? Okay. So the influences around this situation, they're kind of like coming into a complete, the reason that she's in this place of like responsibility, really starting to really feel independent at this point, really feeling balanced and knowing how to, you know, make things a priority and what isn't a priority, what is here. You know, she's normally very sharp tempered. She's very critical when she's, you know, dealing with things. She's very hasty when making decisions. So that is a huge influencing factor here when it comes to kind of a recovery of that, coming to the ending cycle of, you know, constantly like having that temper, constantly making choices based off of like no information really. So that is coming to an ending, and the influencings around that again within the past is just that lack of, or just not worrying about it. And then it's, you know, becomes a conflict, and it really changes things up and makes it so that she is worrying, or what do I need to do as far as like getting assistance in this, or how can I be helped when I'm dealing with my financials? Who can help me? Who can open the door to this? Instead of, you know, putting herself, it's like she was putting her own self in the hot seat when it comes to finances, or just like feeling, you know, content in a home, or even just feeling grounded as far as anything relating to business. Okay. What's the likely outcome of this? Okay. Likely outcome. We have King Air, and then we've got our Four of Pentacles. So she's going to be saving. She's going to be sitting on, you know, her coins. Okay. She's not going to be crazy. She's going to control what she needs to control. She's going to take some time here and really feel things out, vibe things out before making decisions. And, you know, because that's what she was doing before. Again, just really finding her lead in the situation, just really being knowledgeable, trying to be as objective as possible. And I feel like almost like she's starting to respect herself in this sense, because it's something that's really working on her. Okay. So this is definitely some sort of healing, especially from, you know, being short-tempered or like, you know, pissy or irritated, to just let's critically like stop critically looking at things in a really critical manner. I mean, and let's get into more critical thinking. I feel like she's definitely changing that. So that is the likely outcome, really just coming into a place of fairness. just allowing things to have a lot of action, bringing the truth around so that she's, you know, can balance out the truth and the fake and, you know, bring the scales back to make sense, really. I feel like karmically, this is where she's supposed to be for certain. Let's get into her health, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. So we're just going to do an overall health. All right. So again, we were talking about that quick temper, short temper. In the past, this is just indicating that the truth was not as important, you know, in the past before she really started creating boundaries and healthy limits for herself. Maybe I feel like her outspokenness comes off more as an aggression or sometimes hostile and violent, if you will. But I feel like right now is a little bit different of story. So like in the past, let's find out what was influencing her mental health. Lack of growth. Okay, so lack of growth, lack of almost like a self-doubt of her own talent, and almost like she didn't feel like she was secure or safe enough when it comes to, you know, collaborating with others or growing or changing or committing or just overall being, you know, grounded, strong. I feel like that really caused a lot of that short-temperedness. I think if you're not moving, you're not growing, you're not, you know, giving your brain what it needs, I think definitely mentally it's going to affect you. Let's find out what else we got. Four of Wands reverse. All right. Okay, so in the past, within whatever it is, as far as like, I would just say passion-wise, just energy, just in general, like kind of like keeping up with the beat, like the contentment of that was not there, just feeling like she was doing what she was supposed to be doing. I feel like she definitely was kind of ego-driven at that point, and like everything became almost like a place where she just wouldn't allow it to be joyful. She wouldn't allow anything to be much of an exciting or celebration or joyful at all, as far as passion, being playful, her inner child. Like in the past, it was kind of like, I don't know, it's really hard for her to kind of abide to what other people think she should do, really. So yeah, this definitely put her in a place of introspection, self-discovery, and that's the biggest influence around anything dealing with her passions, her heart, her heat, her movement, her actions. And I feel like it really is bringing her into a balanced place, a more playful place also, which is really nice for the body and the soul. Last couple cards here. Yeah, so health-wise, it's just some mind stuff still, just really finding that relief as much as she can whenever she's, you know, getting a little intense when it comes to emotions, you know, just allowing herself not to make quick decisions and being extremely hasty and really just pushing with that ego is making her into a place where she cannot move on. So now she's just working on moving on. She's just working on, you know, allowing that hope to kind of come out. Okay. Yeah, just trying to be a leader, really. Just trying to be as structured as possible. I feel like it's a really nice place. I don't think it's a bad space at all. Really putting her in that hangman place eventually. Yeah, because if she wasn't doing that, I mean, this is just going to draw in some distraction, okay? So the only thing that would distract her is if she was not growing or changing the situation, okay? So health-wise, she's doing exactly what she should be doing. And I feel like a pause or, you know, some sort of like reflection is definitely going to help change her mind on things. And that's why she's feeling a little more balanced and being a little bit more playful, just adding that joy, adding that celebration, and, you know, dealing with that inner kid that she's like, no, you can't come out today. Well, no, your little kid wants to come out. Like, you don't get, and she's like, no. She's getting into a different space with that. Ooh. All right, let's get into this love stuff. All right, what does she have going on love-wise? Because I think everybody is interested and everybody wants to know what she has going on. Hold on. So we're going to find out what she's got as far as a relationship. So we're going to find out current reading, current energy within and around this situation. We're going to find out a zodiac sign, hopefully, and see where this relationship is headed. Now, I'm not going to specifically read. I'm not going to tell you when her kids are coming or nothing like that. I'm literally just going to read the cards that come out for Lisa specifically. Okay. And if they talk about so-and-so, that's where they go. Okay. I promise she'll get married and have kids, but I just don't know when. Here we go. Oh, all right. It's already happening. All right. Whatever this is, it is definitely something that was manifested, or it's something that she is manifesting or wanting or hoping for. She could continue to do that as she has the person, but this is something with stability, something very earthy. So I'm getting earth sign, maybe a Taurus in specific so far, but I think her into a team commitment or thinking outside of what she usually thinks about. And she doesn't like to think about anything as far as like abiding by what other people think. So she definitely doesn't go with the traditions of things or the value systems of things, but she would with this one. She would with this one. Let's find out more. A couple more cards here. Yeah. She's getting really good at whatever this is. She's getting really good at like kind of covering her eyes to whatever it is negative. So she's just kind of like a little bit in her emotions right now, and not much. Again, she's really tied up. She's very busy usually, and there's a lot of things that are upcoming. There's a lot of things, but she really needs to be careful in the way that she's speaking to somebody here. And again, this would just bring a very nice positive change to her life if she were to do that. Okay. Instead of, covering her eyes up to, all of the things, it's like she's just covering her eyes to like the things that she normally does not like, she's okay with right now. She's like, okay, I'm here. I'm good. I'm here. I'm getting really good at this. There's a lot of action being put into this. There's communication. There's emotion. Okay. There's lots of communication here though. And whatever this is, it makes her very curious. It makes her want to change. It makes her want to talk and communicate. The only issue that I am actually seeing is that when she's reevaluating the situation, she doesn't actually see everything that is really, really good for her, or all of these really good things about the relationship, or all of the talents and all of the skills and all of the energy, all of the, elements that go into a relationship. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's definitely something as far as it's very intense. Could be codependent. I don't think so. I just feel like it's almost like she doesn't really care when she's looking over the situation, even though it could be a really good relationship. It could change her mind on some things here. And this is something that is currently going on right as of right now. Let's find out how they feel and they think, and let's get into this. So far, I'm thinking that it could be a water sign. It could be an earth sign. We're going to find out really specific as soon as we do this current energy reading between the two of them. So let's find out more about Lisa and her person. Thoughts, what the universe needs us to know about her emotions, their emotions, whoever's emotions. Okay, so we got air. Water. The Seven of Cups popped out again. That's upright though. All right, so definitely water, definitely could be an air also in this, but okay. So I know that she's busy working. I feel like she works a lot. Obviously, they did here, but this could even feel almost like there's almost too much work going on here, because whatever this is, it's coming to a close. So I feel like this relationship will be coming to a close. If whatever neglect or whatever uncaringness goes into this, I just feel like the joy or the celebration or the commitment of it even, I just feel like it's going to go away if she doesn't, wrangle it in a little bit. Okay. Because emotionally, I mean, there's a relationship there, but I just feel like it's hard to build on, especially because this is a loving relationship. It's supposed to be a relationship with feeling and connection. And it's almost like she's just pushing it to come to an ending, if that makes sense. Okay. Because she's probably not even really expressing her emotions to this person, not like she should be. Over on their end of things, I feel like the thoughts on the situation is just kind of like looking over the relationship, just the information that's coming in. There's just like a lot of knowing here, a lot of knowing about this emotion. This person, they know that they love her. They know that they have a connection. They know that, they want this to be receptive. That's what they're thinking about. Okay. And emotionally, they're coming to a place where they're going to have to make a decision. And this could be a third party thing, or this just could be a decision, but it's definitely about the depths of the situation for them, their relationship, whatever that might be. I feel like it's a love choice, love decision for sure. I feel like there's definitely going to have to be some sort of a conversation, some sort of crossroads that they may be at, needs to be discussed. Yeah. So the influences around this situation is the mere fact that, again, it's almost like she feels like this might be just, an impulsion. So the influencing factors here is that she is impulsive. Okay. She is critical. She is overly vain. She is ego driven, but those are all things that we all can be. This does not mean she's a bad individual. These are just huge factors because she's really not pulling on those right now. She's just like, yeah. So these are huge contributors to her kind of wanting or, pushing this to an ending because of that. That's what I thought. There's another person here. So she's dealing with this person. Okay. So she's dealing with an air sign or a water sign or an earth sign. Okay. Now this other person is dealing with somebody else because they're in that lover's energy. They're trying to make a choice or a decision. They really need to figure this out because I do feel like the influencing factor around this choice or the information or the knowing of it, I feel like they know that there's another person. They need to choose between Lisa and this other person. This other person is a water sign. And this other person is definitely somebody who is coming in as, a very creative lover, somebody, very knowing, intuitive, and they're receptive. I mean, this could be a reason for happiness for this other person. Likely outcome. All right, we got our 7 of Swords, Queen Swords, 2 Wands. Yeah, so there's definitely another party here. Okay. And I feel like very much so that the ending to Lisa and this person, I think their situation is coming to an ending very quickly. And I think it's a lot to do with, somebody kind of like just, almost like scampering off, but they do communicate, but it's always, kind of looking back, just not really knowing, did I make the right choice or did I not? So a likely outcome here is somebody keeps looking back, and they could even be looking back to somebody they don't even communicate with. This person could be dealing with somebody who doesn't even really talk to them, or an ex, or this could be an ex that is affecting this relationship right now. Okay. Because the choices are here, the inspiration, the wild, the hot, the energy, the building of something here, the seeking of a relationship, the direction. These are all things that are going to come into balance, and that potential and the opportunity here, they'll be here. But will this person affect this relationship? Will this person affect it, even though this person is not even communicating to this water or this air sign? They're not communicating. I have no idea. This is the weirdest thing. I just feel like Lisa has been handed a bunch of really shitty mojo lately. So I don't think that that's really going to go away. That unlucky energy kind of just keeps coming back and forth to her. And so I feel like with her words and the way she communicates or doesn't communicate, I feel like that really affects her, like positive or negative change in life. Okay. And that goes as far as her relationship too. So I am going to get out of here. I hope that you all enjoy this wonderful, beautiful Lisa reading. Again, this is just an update, getting some current energy as far as their entire spectrum goes, love, general, just like work, health. Hope that you all enjoyed it. Please go hit subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss your future Blackpink readings, which I am, again, doing all of these Blackpink singers. We're doing updates, BTS also. So that will come up next right after that. And Demi Lovato, I'm going to get her into. I do want to do a nice little reading for her. So I'll be getting her today. So I'll probably do her right after this. So again, go hit subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss anything here. Share, like, and follow on your social media. Check out my social media. You can get a hold of me there, or you can leave a request or a question, comment. Anything else, please go ahead and leave it also. Other than that, please enjoy your beautiful Monday, you guys. See you later.